Okay, so here it is. The little glider which I have modded to be used for FPV. And this is the setup. That's it there. Pretty proud of it. It's a frankenglider. So you can see it's totally thrown together. Yeah, I think it's a 200 milliwatt video transmitter in there. Circularly polarized antenna, 12 volt. I think it's 600 TVL line camera. It's one of those. They're about 12 euros off Banggood. They're very good. Great quality. Switchable between PAL and NTC, and gives you the rundown on which cables are what. Like, so, I mean, that is just, you couldn't ask for more than that. That is really good. Made the platform myself out of lollipop sticks, crisscrossed and Gorilla Glue together. Use strips of foam just to rise it up to a certain level of there's a little kind of structure here that was part of the foam. I wanted to get at the same level as that, which worked out quite nicely. And I cut the original fuselage, or the original cockpit piece of foam, to allow for that, and cut a hole for the video transmitter. So the actual receiver for flying it is inside, as well as the video transmitters on top of that. And one of the worries that I had was that the turning on the throttle, turning on the power and doing that would influence the signal from the video transmitter, but absolutely not. It was perfect. Worked just fine. So that's it from a distance there. As you see, there's dust on the wings because I haven't actually done anything with it for a while. So I brought it up here to Tipperary. I'm based in Cork, and of course, like, having to think of everything, all the tools, everything. I had to think of each one of those things individually. The wing over there, which I was going to bring it up and fly it all today. Today's the anniversary of my mother's passing, so we're all meeting here today. It's a family get together, and so I said, why not bring up the stuff and have a bit of crack with it? And of course, I forgot the batteries. So this will only get its maiden voyage the next time I come up and I bring the batteries with me. But that's okay. I mean, I'm up here for to meet my family and all of that, so that's not an issue. And so in there you have the ESC. The battery sits in there. It all fits really well. I like the way the wires just come out a little bit of the side. It looks a bit like, like a bit motorish, bit vintage motorish. Talking shite, but so I have little hooks, hot glued in there, with a strong elastic band that goes through underneath, keeps it together. Plastic hinges, again bought from Banggood, that kind of thing. The control wire from this servo down to the rudder is just a simple piece of wire. And I house it in a little piece of straw. So it's a real frankenglider in that respect. 250 quadcopter arm to hold a, let me see here now, 1800 kV motor, which is very fast, very powerful. And I have an even faster motor on that wing. I think that the motor on that is, let's see, it is. Yeah, that's 2,600, so that's really powerful. That's really fast, and I've set that up for FPV as well. Actually, transmitter in there, camera there, and back into there. And I made a splitter. I'm not an electrician, not an electrician by any stretch of the imagination. This was all new to me. I have to learn all this. So I made a little splitter, and it works. Absolutely works. So that connects to the battery in there. Sends out two outlets, and one goes to the ESC, and the other goes to the video transmitter. So yeah, pretty pleased with myself, and hopefully it'll fly. The center of gravity is dead center on the wing. It's in the center. I know it should be slightly forward, and when the battery goes in, it may just cast the C of G back a little bit again to maybe back here. So any thoughts on that would be appreciated, and we can rethink and readjust as we go along. But that's it there. Little FPV. Bit proud of myself. Talk soon.